Hey there, we are back. Let me make sure everything is up and running. Channel, content, live stream. I think I have lost. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so it says we're live now. So let's finish this up. So we have our city mouse and we're going to make her some shoes. I have regular wool that is not felted, and I have some more wool felt. It's black, so it will match her outfit. And for the shoes, we're going to do like a yo-yo thing. So let me just pull up my, forgot, bad streamer. Okay, got that. I don't really know how to find the chat from here. Okay, we got that. And save. I do not know where to find the chat. So, okay, it says you can turn on live chat and more right here. Live chat. Well, there it is. Live reactions. But I do not know where they are. Content. Okay, so yesterday I had the chat up directly from YouTube. And today I can't seem to find it. So I am going to, let's see, analytics, live control room. Is that what I need? Yeah, okay, here we are. So if I pop out the chat and I'm gonna have to make myself a list. What was the other thing I had? I had I did have. Okay, well, we're gonna do this. I'm not gonna know if you come in, please say something, because I can't get the same thing I had up yesterday that had the note if somebody was here. Alrighty. Have to. That's interesting. Well, if anybody knows how to get that back, please let me know. Because all I can do, concurrent viewers, chat rate, and views for analytics, but I can't get it to pop out. So I'm not sure exactly what I had going. Oh, there we go, pop out dashboard. There we go. Okay, found it. I found it. I found it. I found it. There we go. So, and no one's here. So the only thing I'm doing is mucking up my editing time later. All right. Let's see, your chat is working. Yes. Yes. Okay, so here we go. So we are going to make her some shoes, and for shoes, we need a bigger circle because it's going to get halved and then halved again. We talked about yo-yos earlier, and this is even more this is the most yo-yo-ish, yo-yo-ish, then, okay, I got one circle, making sure I'm keeping up on my trash this time. Did pretty good last time. Did pretty good yesterday. We're just going to use this big old spool and then done there. And I did, like just the templates are, I'm using the spool twice rather than use the spool and then use the felt, because when you're kind of freestyling templates, going off the original item is always going to get you a more accurate cut. See here, I know I had a black, there's my black bobbin. That. And we'll get a knot in here. Go. Okay, so we're gonna zigzag this. All right. And then, so we have our yo-yo. Can I see that? And I did a little anchoring knot. It's not real snug. Oh, I forget I didn't do the knot. It's not really snug. Okay, and I want these to be exactly alike. So I'm going to grab another needle. Don't have one that is as slim as that one. We will make do. Okay. And we're going to go around this second one as well. It's just about a 1/16 of an inch from the edge. Sometimes those yo-yos back up a little bit. Okay, so we're going to anchor this one down. And it doesn't matter if it's tidy because the shoe is going to be half a yo-yo. We want it to be a circle. That's important. It is important for it to be a circle or a little oval. Little oval is fine. Okay, so we are folding it in half. It's a little hard to see, but you can see I've got my yo-yo and then fold it in half. And we're going to stitch the back of the shoe. You're going to come in from the center, out the edge, from the center, from the center, from the center. And once we are down to the bottom, we're just going to do a couple little stitches to do an anchoring knot. And then we're going to work our way back up. And we can do that with one stitch. And then this is the shoe. So this is the heel, and this will be the toe. We are going to, might need to put a little glue. Okay, where is that? There's this stick fast, some CA glue, like the model builders use. I'm just gonna do a couple dabs on there because it's fraying a lot. I don't want it to do that. Okay, so we got that. This will dry pretty quickly, but also, oh no, that's wrong. Okay. I would recommend gloves for this, but yeah, I have my painty pants on. And then I'm going to go ahead and stick her leg in. I'm going to twist it a little bit because that covering is twisted. And then we're going to stitch through. It's not very ladylike, but it's only temporary. There we go. Do the same thing. You're going to stitch through the felt. So it's not participating very well. There we go. And through. This is really awkward, but we will get through it. Okay. All right, there you go. First shoe is on. It looks like a little taco. Whoop. There we go. And hers is a little bit further up. This one you can see I got it a little closer to the back, but there we go. And hers is but you know, she's a city mouse, so she's got fancier shoes. Okay, so we're gonna get this other one now. Let me put this needle up. And we are going to get this one going. Make it match. So we're gonna have that. If I had wanted that heel to be smaller, I should have or could have made that started closer to the back. And you can fuss around and manipulate what you need. Okay, almost done there. I'll loop it back to catch that up. And you could probably stitch this. You could make this the toe and stitch all the way back. We'll do that. We will. Even with my long needle, this is really making my hands ache. Okay. Now we're going to put her foot in. Oh, oh, oh. Huh. We're hitting the set point on that glue. Okay, we're going to kind of screw her leg in a little bit, make sure it's the right, yeah, it's not too far off. And do the first stitch through the jute. And there we go. Put that aside. Should probably have brought a thimble. Because the bits where the glue is making it very, okay, very sturdy. Very difficult to get through. All right, well, I think we've got this anchored. Just gonna get a good stitch through there. And then we will start tying this off. There we go. There we go. 1, 2, and 3, and 3. Okay, we got that. We got this. Ta-da! Put that needle up. Okay, now, oh, yeah, yeah. All right, we've got some little legs. Trim that up, little shoes. Okay, so now, I did not get into this until late, and now I have my other half on their way home. So we are going to do this as quickly as we can manage. See if we can get her all done, because it will be a while. It'll be until next Wednesday till I can stream again. And okay, so she's got our little feet. Okay, so for hair, I found at the little craft thrift, I found this in the needlepoint threads, and it's a mini skein, and it's brown and woolly, and I started kind of playing around with this, and I just thought it just it makes such a cute little, kind of like a modern mohawk kind of looking thing. So I am going to anchor this down. And probably what I should have done is I probably should have pulled like unwrapped it. I did unwrap it to take a look at it, but I should have, while I had it unwrapped, I should have pulled one strand out so this matched perfectly. Okay, so she's got that. Oh, man. So she's got like a little pompadour kind of headpiece there. And then we can choose to, depending on how we can choose to give her a bun. She can have a bun. And we're going to stitch that down. I think that would probably be the best. But like if it was the country mouse, then maybe like maybe a braid, like taking them out and putting them in a braid would be better. But I think we're gonna be okay. I think she's more of a bun gal. Okay, so got it twisted, and I'm going to set. I want this end. I gotta find the circle. Okay, we got that end, and we're gonna hold it here, and we're gonna stitch her down. Okay. So we're just gonna stitch all of this. There's the nice thing about the long needle. I'm going to stitch that down. Okay. And then tidy that up a little bit. And then we're going to see here. Go from this direction. And we're going to make this. I'm going to get her to. There we go. Okay, so we're going to come up through here and there, and I am getting really low on thread. Let's see. I hate playing thread chicken when it's something like this. Yeah, see, that's too much. Okay, so I gotta get this out. Oh, causing my own problems. Okay, so we're gonna back that out. And that is a nice thing about felt. We are going, there we go. Okay. Let's see, I'm too short. Okay, so we are going to, I can't even back it. We're gonna leave this. And odds are it's gonna be okay, but we'll also see if we can get another, we'll do another end after, there it is. And we will make sure that this is we'll see if we can tie them together. Okay, so we're gonna start here and anchor this loop, and then we're going to come in and we're gonna hide. So we're gonna come there. And then down here, we're going to make a knot right next to where that other thread came out. And then before we trim it, because it's easier to use the one long tail, we are going to just knot that. And then I'm going to tuck this in. I'm going to trim it down a little bit. And then we're going to, okay, we got that. And then we're just going to anchor down the back of her hair. I gotta make sure I don't catch that bit. And when you think about hair on like dolls and animals, you think, oh, I gotta put every single strand in. No, no, you don't. No, you don't. You can just use a skein. You can just use a skein of yarn or floss and just kind of, we pulled a little bit of her hair out there. Okay. Okay, so, and we're gonna run that under and just trim it. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. So there's, okay, she's got hair now. She's like, why don't I have hair? Why don't I have hair? Okay, so next thing's next. Oh, I did that again. Like, why don't I have hair? I don't have hair. I have hair. I am City Mouse. I don't have hair. I'm a country mouse. I need to be sensible. There are predators. Predators. Okay, we're gonna take that. Predators. Anybody see? Has everybody seen the Popeye film with Robin Williams and Shelley Duvall? And Shelley Duvall says, "Rattlesnake, rattlesnake, rattlesnake." Predators. Okay, so I'm regretting putting her little hand so far over, but it's going to be okay. It is most definitely going to be okay. All right, so we are now for trimmings. Well, let's put, okay, we've got her important parts. We've got that, and now let's put her whiskers in. And what I have is this it is a wire that I got off of Amazon. It's like a stem wire, and it is loosely wrapped. I'm not sure how close you can see it, but you can still see it's like like some sort of paper, and it is loosely wrapped. And we are going to have to put the whiskers on next time. Next Wednesday, we will put the whiskers on because I have family night tonight and I got late started, and we are having pizza and a movie tonight. And I just heard my other half. Let's see if we can get these in here. We are going to push this big ol' all through, and that went right through the styrofoam. And let's see here. Now this little girl, her whiskers go bottom of the nose and top of the nose. And the one that I made, hers go almost top of the nose. So let's put this one here, right through that styrofoam ball. And this wire is a lot thinner than the wire that I use. This is really heavy duty. It's like it's got some sort of paint coating on it. Might have a little, it's a sturdier, but we're going to use, it's really heavy. So we are going to use this. Okay, so she's got hair and she's got whiskers and she has shoes. I pulled out some trimmings. We've got some fancy buttons. We've got some little square buttons. And I've got some soutache braid. Vintage. This is like when Rates sold half yard in plastic. Wright's trims from Warren. A touch of fashion is in the right trim. That's a half yard cut. There's a patent number, but I'm not sure how old that is. That was thrifted. And then I think she needs a little glam. So there's this, it's called Decorative Bullion from Pacific Rim. I'm not sure if Pacific Rim is still in business. They're out of Seattle, and they're kind of a floral and craft supply, but it's like a slinky, and it's metallic, and there is this, it's very stretched. It's like a spring. It's like a spring of some lightweight metallic, but I think she needs a little glam. So we will figure that out on the next stream, which will be next Wednesday. And we'll get her, next stream, we should be able to get her finished up. So sorry for the short stream. And I will see you next week.